Hello, Henry Elwyn here, National Sales Manager for Tracer Wire here at Kris-Tech Wire. In this open cut Tracer Wire presentation, I will talk to you about the role Tracer Wire plays in locating utilities, the various types and applications of Tracer Wire, and how Kris-Tech offers solutions for any type or any utility market segment. Before we get into Tracer Wire applications, it is important to understand what Tracer Wire is and its role in locating utilities. Tracer wire can be thought of as building a simple electric circuit in the ground. This is the same concept as an invisible fence system. In a dog fence system, a transmitter generates the signal. The signal then travels down the conductor or tracer wire and is picked up by the receiver on the dog when the dog approaches the boundary. Locating utilities is the same concept. We are creating a mini circuit in the ground with the use of a conductor or tracer wire, a transmitter, and a receiver, just like a dog fence system. As pictured on the slide, the locator has a transmitter, which is the unit laying on the ground. The locator connects the transmitter through an access point or by connecting directly to the tracer wire itself. The same principles apply. Tracer wire serves as a conductor for the transmitter. The locator then traces this signal with a receiver as shown in the picture. There are three types of tracer wire applications. Open cut is the most common and involves trench excavation and ground level pipe installation. Directional drill and pipe bursts are two other applications that we will talk about later. All three applications, regardless of the utility type, need tracer wire to ensure safety and locatable utilities. Today we are talking about open cut. Depending on the geographic location, the local specification can call for copper with polyethylene or PE jacket, copper clad with PE jacket, or HD PE jacket, which is a more durable version of polyethylene. Copper UF tracer wire is also used in some areas of the country and has a PVC jacket. For our Canadian partners, we also manufacture RWU90 and TWU. You may at times see an old specification of THHN called out in certain areas. THHN is not direct burial rated and should never be used in any tracer wire application. THHN is an above ground building wire and will rot in the ground over time. When the jacket fails, the circuit will fault, ultimately making the utility unlocatable. Kris-Tech manufactures all types and variations of copper and copper-clad steel to meet any application. In copper-clad steel, we have stress-relieved or high flex, high strength, and extra high strength. We also manufacture stainless steel for specific drilling applications and a 7x7 copper-clad steel pipe burst tracer wire with a 4,700 pound brake load. Kris-Tech follows APWA color codes, and we manufacture all colors. Needless to say, if you need a tracer wire of any type or any variation, we manufacture it. Kris-Tech is an equal to any specification nationwide, and our wire is manufactured all under one roof in the USA. As we briefly discussed earlier, tracer wire comes in several types and jacket constructions. The most common type and widely used jacket is PE. HMWPE, or high molecular weight polyethylene, is the long version for PE. They are one and the same. We manufacture PE30 and PE45 in both copper and copper-clad steel variations. The PE jacket provides excellent resistance against abrasion, crush, chemicals, and moisture, ultimately making the direct burial rated. HDPE is a tougher version of regular HMWPE or PE, but they are both in the same plastic family. HDPE is more specifically used in drilling applications. Drilling applications often call for HDPE 45 versus the standard PE 30 because it's a thicker jacket and a more rugged, durable plastic variation. Now let's dig into the metal conductor construction. Copper-clad steel tracer wire is corrosion resistant, moisture resistant, brake load, abrasion resistant, chemical and oil resistant, as well as impact resistant. The difference between copper-clad steel and copper tracer wire is copper-clad steel has a much higher brake load compared to the softer metal of copper. Copper does conduct electricity better than copper-clad steel, but in tracer wire applications, this doesn't apply. We are more concerned about the brake load when we talk about applications. Copper-clad steel is best for drilling, boring, and pipe burst applications because it's a lot stronger compared to copper. In comparison, copper PE tracer wire has the same jacket and construction characteristics as copper-clad steel, except it has a lower brake load strength. As stated previously, copper is a better conductor and it is also much more flexible and easier to work with compared to copper-clad steel. Copper-clad steel can be stiff depending on the version and springy by nature, whereas copper has a better bending radius. UF is a direct burial plastic alternative to PE and has 60 millimeters of polyvinyl chloride jacket compared to the thinner jackets of PE30 and PE45 polyethylene tracer wire. UF is called out in some specifications due to its jacket thickness, enhanced protection, and superior flexibility. UF is short for underground feeder and sometimes crosses over into electrical applications. With a thicker jacket, UF has a higher temperature rating compared to PE and therefore can conduct an electrical current. Tracer wire locators use a radio frequency to locate, as we discussed earlier, not an electrical current. As a result, the high temperature rating of UF does not apply in tracer wire applications. In conclusion, there are many types and variations of tracer wire. Kris-Tech has you covered across any specification, in any region, or in any type. Kris-Tech is unique in that all of our wire types are manufactured under one roof in the USA. Our world-class sales, engineering, and manufacturing teams, combined with an industry-leading 40-plus years of experience, make us the gold standard in all things tracer wire. Myself and Nick have nearly 20 years of combined experience here at Kris-Tech. Please reach out to us anytime, and we will offer solutions of any kind for your immediate needs. Thank you, and we look forward to connecting soon.